Hey y'all, Steve for Space here, and today we're going to be discussing AI signs I don't see too many people discussing. Now, first, we're going to be talking about the obvious negative parallelism. It's not X as Y. It isn't a June night, it's a hot night. It's currently a June night. And where I'm at, it's rather hot. I got both fans going. It typically uses this sentence structure because it wants to sound profound. Second, emoji overload. So you got the heading, pointing emoji thing. You got that a couple times. Then the exit paragraph. I think that AI largely gets this from PowerPoints. Up next is an overuse of literary devices. The wind nibbled at my exposed fingers. The rain screamed as it landed on the ground. It personifies everything. It overuses onomatopoeia. I'm probably going to put that word up on screen about now. Again, I think this is because AI is a machine. Doesn't LLMs, we don't know if they're sentient currently, but we do know they ain't got eyes. They can't see that this can of knockoff Dr. Pepper's red and kind of tastes like cherry. But it knows that it doesn't taste like grape. It doesn't taste like grape, it tastes like cherry. It's Dr. Thunder, so, excites your taste buds. It was like a mosh pit for your taste buds. The cat wasn't whole anymore, it was crushed. Tossed into off-brand garbage bag, ready to go towards waste management. It tries to be overly detailed. I drove my Ford F-150 pickup truck across the broken glass which was once made up the windows of Mark's baking shop. Mark had been my brother once. Now he owned a baking shop, and I felt betrayed. For this reason, I burnt my SAE 5W30 full synthetic motor oil as I crunched down on the glass that once made up his windows. My brother, Mark, had betrayed me once too many times. For this reason, I betrayed him. But notice how I kept on going harder and harder. Yeah, Mark's my brother. Yeah, he betrayed me. I ran over his grass. Yes, I'm driving a pickup truck. No, I'm not insecure about anything. This example is heavily over-exaggerated just because it's a lot shorter than would be appropriate. It speaks like a burnt-out millennial who peaked on MySpace. Haha, good catch! You're correct, the night is a February night, as well as a cold night. That was written down as an old example I was going to use. Again, isn't foolproof. You may just be talking to your aunt or uncle who swears it's still 2008. Beanie Babies are still relevant, and that mattered to me more than blank when trying to compare a more boring option to a flashier option, where the more boring option is a lot more reliable. I bought a Toyota instead of a Ford because the reliability mattered to me more than being able to scam my insurance, because I know the Ford's going to break down 50 million times. And honestly, I believe AI is frequently trained to try to sound trustworthy, and honestly, that pushes it towards this annoying sentence. It's basically there to just feign the idea of trustworthiness. And honestly, this Amazon dropshipping brand sells a really high quality pair of earbuds that's gonna break on you in 2 weeks. I ordered 3 cases of this. The box I'm currently on, the cans felt sticky, but I assumed there was an issue with the packaging. No. This one leaked. Can't even get any money out of it because it's pierced. Can easily squish it. Easier than even an opened can. Speaks like it's trying to optimize a job interview. You ever go to a job and they ask you, hey, what's your biggest weakness? And you've been studying in the mirror for months. You know all the right answers, so you say, I refuse to stop working till I'm done. Obsess over this job to the point where I'll do literally anything. If you go to the subreddit Buy It For Life, you can see a lot of posts like that. Next is when it tries to sound overly relatable. My wardrobe's pretty much shattered at this point. I'm done with fast fashion. And this economy's rough, so I'm trying to save money. So for that reason, I'm using one of those dime a dozen scam apps that claims they'll give you $1,000 a month playing games, even though we all know that ain't true. Month I made $2,000 on it. Why, yes, I'm an affiliate of the app. How could you tell? If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and/or subscribing and commenting down below.